Welcome back to my video. My name is Faith. So, do you know what has been giving me too much pressure lately? Is money. Okay? And I feel like a lot of people don't really like talking about money or the pressure that comes with money. But money has been giving me a lot of pressure, and I know there are people also who are also facing the same thing. And 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 the tricky thing, or even the most interesting thing about money, is that money pressure is not just about finances. It is not just financial. It can also be emotional, especially if you are facing a lot of struggle, or if you are struggling financially. It can take a toll on your emotional health. There are people who've been sick, who've been admitted in the hospital because of money pressure. It's real. Okay, when you're having financial struggles, trust me, it can even affect your confidence. The way you show up to people, the way even you show up to yourself, it can really affect you. Okay? Money struggles can affect your energy. It can make you feel like you're worthless. Okay? This is not a joke. Money pressure, it can even affect your overall health. So it is real. When I'm talking about like having money pressure, it's a real thing, because you're looking at your life, and you're imagining there are all these things that you're expected to do, and you're doing your calculations. You are trying to see, okay, I need to channel this money to this thing. I'm expected to finalize on this thing, and there you are. Maybe you don't even have enough money in your pockets. That is where you understand that money pressure is real, and so many people don't like talking about this because money pressure, it's always something that is in the background. People rarely talk about this, but it's real. You see people traveling, people doing these big things, people buying houses, people setting up these things, and there you are, feeling stuck, not knowing like where will you get the money, maybe to pay school fees for your kids. Where will you get the money to pay rent? Where will you get the money to foot all these bills that are looking at you? Where will you even get the money to at least change your life? So money pressure is not a joke. It can really affect, it can really like change even the trajectory of your life. So it's something that oh my god, ever since I started making these videos, I'm coming to realize, like I'm loving the new me. I'm coming to realize, like, there are certain things that I really took for granted, but money pressure is real. It can kill your confidence. It can make you feel like you're not doing something. Okay, and like I mentioned before, it is not just about finances. It's money pressure is emotional, especially when you put it here in your head, when you're thinking about it constantly. It can mess you up. It can mess you up, and that is why you need to really give grace to yourself, especially if you're facing a lot of like if you're facing a lot of financial problems. This is the time whereby you need to really check yourself. Okay, and come up with a way on how you will ease that pressure, because the moment it gets over you, you'll end up being a completely different person. And by the way, I would love to hear your comments. What is something that has been giving you pressure lately? Because for me, it's money. Money is a headache. Money is giving me too much headache. It's making me, sometimes it even makes me angry. I feel like beating. Okay, I can't really beat anyone, but I think I need to sign up I need to go to a gym. I need to punch something, because the pressure that comes with money is real. It can mess your head. And it's even so bad when other people are even depending on you. When you're the breadwinner, how will you sleep if people are expecting you to pay their bills? Imagine you have these kids who are looking up to you. They need school fees, they need food. You even have a wife. How will you show up? You even feel like hiding. Sometimes I feel like running away. I feel like I need to escape, because money pressure, imagine, like, it's like, oh, you need to take care of me, you need to buy this, Faith, you need to buy this. And I'm like, I'm here, like, okay, is the money with us in the room? Is the money with us in the room? Because I can't see it Where is it? I need to do all these things. Okay, I even need to go back to school. I need to take a course and everything. In fact, in this life, most things require you to have money. Require you to, and money pressure can be so uncomfortable. Let me tell you, it can be so, and it can steal your peace. Eh? It can steal your peace, especially when you start doing your calculations and you start putting things and you realize, nah, I need to do something about this. Eh? So let me know down in the comment what is something that has been giving you too much pressure. And by the way, if you're facing a lot of financial struggles, I don't really have a solid advice for you because I'm also experiencing the same thing. But just give yourself grace, okay? Handle what you can. Don't let it steal your peace. Don't do everything all at once. And one of the most important things that I'm trying to do is come up with different streams of income. Okay, just in case you find yourself stuck, at least you can count on something. Maybe just come up with something. You need to have multiple streams of income. You need to do more things. That is the only way. That is the only thing that will ease that pain. Okay, and just be patient with yourself. You don't need to do everything, and stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop watching what other people are doing, because you really don't know where they get the money. You don't know how they work. Okay, you don't know what they do. Okay, so you can't really compare yourself. You can't really force yourself to live the same way, to live like your friends, to live. You can't really. I know sometimes you might find yourself like admiring what other people are doing, admiring those cars, admiring those houses. I mean, do the work. If you want them, do the work. Put in the work and go buy them, because you need chapa. You need the moolah, my friend. So just take it slow. Be patient with yourself. Like, do the right thing, and sometimes just have an abundance mindset. Money is energy. It flows. It will just come to you. I believe so. I know money will come to you. It will just find me here where I am. It will just find me here. So let me know, what is something that has been giving you pressure. For me, it's money. And for other people, there are people who have money, so it might be something else. Are your kids giving you pressure? Is your marriage giving you pressure? Let me know in the comments, and please get me to 100,000 subscribers. That's all that I need. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Okay.